Hello everyone, my name is Holden Hardman and I'm so glad that we are finally at the end of Clone Wars. Today we're watching the Siege of Mandalore arc and I am absolutely stoked. This is the final arc. We've been doing this for over a year now. I think it's been like a year and a half. To take it back, we did a period of time where we had about 5 arcs of Clone Wars we released every single day for about 5 days to kind of gauge the general audience's feelings on it. It didn't gain enough traction for us to think it was worth continuing, so we gave the option of putting it on Patreon. We decided to go ahead and move forward with that when we got some feedback, and it was one of the best moves that we've made. We made it available for all patrons and YouTube members, regardless of the tier, so hopefully that was good incentive, and hopefully it's been worth it. I have absolutely been enjoying it, and I'd love to know Jen's thoughts going into the final arc of Clone Wars.
I am really amped. It's quite interesting where we started. To be honest, we were a little depleted in the beginning because it just wasn't what we expected, and it was a very slow burn, to be honest. However, y'all were just so sure it gets better, you guys are gonna love it. That was a big reason for us continuing it on Patreon, because we did talk about, we've tried like 2-3 seasons of this, but it was you guys that really pushed it and said, no, you guys gotta finish it. It's great, you guys are gonna love it, just give it time. And we did. Do I wish that the entire series was this type of content, this type of material? Yes, I do. But it does make me appreciate the series more, going from the very beginning where we weren't into it to now where me and Holden are just, every episode is like, you know what, this was worth it. So I'm really excited about that, and I'm proud of us for making it through, and it's been so fun going through this journey with you guys. I think it's been great, so I'm really curious to see how they are going to end this series. I see Darth Maul on there, so that's my guy. I'm really, really amped to see what happens.
I agree with you. When this was first airing on Cartoon Network, watched a couple episodes. Even at the time, I didn't really care for it. Going back and going through like 3 seasons slowly, overall wasn't really enjoying it. And I was pretty transparent about that even when we were watching them. I hated Ahsoka. It ended up becoming one of my favorite characters. Absolutely love her now, but man, that was rough. Like Jen said, it was a slow burn. I still think overall those really great arcs are still kind of standalone-ish. Like, I'm glad to have watched them, but it takes a lot of like filler stuff to get to the greatness. Even in season 7, I feel like is the perfect example of how Clone Wars feels. I did mention in the Ahsoka Walkabout arc that I liked how the underlying takeaway from it was that Ahsoka truly is, like, internally she is a Jedi. And I love that. The Bad Batch I thought was pretty good. And then I'm hoping that this one is the cream of the crop, the best. Additionally, I did read Son of Dathomir, which was an unproduced arc that was made into a graphic novel. It was 4 comics, almost to signify 4 episodes, and I absolutely loved it. I did a video review of that, and it's one of those things that just makes me so frustrated because I absolutely loved it. I thought it was fantastic. It was everything I want out of Star Wars, out of Clone Wars, and that's like the thing that doesn't get produced. But then Ahsoka's Walkabout, that's the one that gets made. So I don't know if it was just too much Darth Maul for Clone Wars, and they were like, well, we have this big Darth Maul conclusion, so we don't really need to have a whole other arc devoted to him. That would be 8 episodes of just Darth Maul. But I loved it. We found out that Darth Maul is Mother Talzin's son. Some of the action sequences were great. It was so like Sith heavy. This arc, Siege of Mandalore, will pick up where Son of Dathomir ended. Son of Dathomir was more focused on how the end of Shadow Conspiracy, the end of season 5, Darth Maul pretty much being captured by Palpatine or being beaten by Palpatine. He escapes in Son of Dathomir, kind of rallies up all these forces on Mandalore and mercenaries and the Pikes. Mother Talzin gets killed, and that answered one of our questions we had in the Disappeared arc. Is Mother Talzin really alive still or not? And it was like a Force ghost almost, trying to manifest herself physically through, like, possessing Count Dooku. Crazy stuff. All that to say, leading up into this, the final arc, and I'm so excited to watch it. Let's go ahead and get into it. The Siege of Mandalore. Oh, they're not even doing the
typical
thing.
Beginning.
Yeah. Oh!
It's red! I love when it's red.
Part 1.
Old friends not forgotten.
Separatist forces have launched a major offensive, led by the evil droid General Grievous. Republic
It looks great too.
to the brink.
Look at that.
The Jedi Council has dispatched its generals to bolster the beleaguered clones. On the distant planet of Yobama, we find Commander Cody of the 212th.
Take cover! Take cover!
This already looks like way more intense than what we've seen.
Aim for their eyes!
Jeez.
Oh. There he
See,
is.
this is what I want, you know? This is what I'm talking about.
Get down!
Something feels different about this, too. This feels more cinematic, like just all around.
Yeah.
Anakin, where are you?
I'm right here.
She's just walking.
What are you doing down there?
Get down!
There's only 1,000 droids down there, tops. We already finished our battle, so we decided to come help you with yours.
You're overdoing it.
I can hide here with you, and we can let the people in the city suffer longer.
I know better than to try and stop you.
Take aim at the Jedi.
Really focus on his cockiness again.
I have come to surrender.
That's a relief.
Yeah.
It's R2-D2.
I'm gonna blow the bridge.
Continuously saving the day.
Anakin Skywalker has surrendered to us, Commander.
It's a trap, you fools. Open fire.
Oh, yeah. Got them jetpacks. Look at that. Sweeping shots and stuff.
Yes, Cody. You may join the fun as well.
Yes, sir. Your state of helplessness really sold them on my surrender talk. Saw Guerrero.
Perhaps the siege
Saw
at Alderaan
Guerrero.
has taken a turn for the worse.
You had best take this transmission here on the ship.
Oh.
Oh.
Hello, Master. It's been a while.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't believe it. How are you?
I wish we had more time to talk, but I have urgent information for both of you. Lady Bo-Katan and I have located the renegade Sith Lord Maul.
It all makes sense now. If Ahsoka hadn't left the Order, then she wouldn't have been where she needed to be.
I suppose.
We're gonna capture Maul.
I am cautiously optimistic.
Oh.
Oh, they're reunited, and it feels so good. Using a lot more of the traditional Star Wars music, too.
Yeah.
Gonna cause us some problems with copyright. We're not careful.
I'm so glad.
We'll have to catch up another time. Things are moving quickly. I was able to obtain some transmission codes from the Pikes on Obadiah, which helped her pinpoint some of his previous locations.
I don't have the numbers needed for a siege. If we are successful, you'll have Maul, and I'll have Mandalore.
We will effectively be drawn into yet another war.
What's one more?
I mean, war's a big deal.
I will advise the Jedi Council of this development.
Maul's influence on Mandalore is destroying my people, my sister. I thought she meant something to you.
Oh, gonna go on his emotions.
But I cannot allow my feelings to cloud my judgment.
That's right.
The Council will decide what our course of action will be.
Obi-Wan. So wise.
I told you this was a waste of time.
That went well, all things considered.
You two certainly haven't changed.
Is that a bad thing? I have a surprise for you.
They shouldn't salute me anymore. Not since I left the Order.
They're actually saluting me, Ahsoka.
It's a sign of respect. Loyalty means everything to the clones.
Ironic.
Company! Attention!
Oh.
They've been waiting to see you.
Oh. Good for her. She deserves that.
Yeah. The respect. Oh, they even have
They
her
have
painted.
the
yeah.
insignia that she has.
Oh, that's nice.
As soon as Rex and the guys knew you were back, they got to work.
Cleared out the whole paint section at Michael's.
The paint job's a little crude, but we think it gets the idea across.
What if she was like, this is appropriating my culture? She was like super offended by it.
You don't have to call me Commander anymore.
Sure thing, Commander.
I don't know. I was expecting her to be like, this looks like shit. Is it her lightsaber?
It must be.
Grievous has attacked the capital.
Ooh, the capital.
You're going to abandon Bo-Katan and her people?
This is a pivotal moment in the Clone Wars. The heart of the Republic is under attack.
This is why the people have lost faith in the Jedi.
People on Coruscant need us.
The Chancellor needs you.
That's not fair.
She's right.
Ahsoka is no longer a part of the Grand Army of the Republic.
Promote Rex to commander. Ahsoka can go with him as an advisor.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta compromise somewhere here.
If Obi-Wan agrees.
I don't think that Ahsoka's being fair in that situation, though.
May the Force be with you.
Obi-Wan's like reasonable, I feel like.
I don't know, in that situation, she was like, look, Bo-Katan just asked you for help and now you're running off
it's not
after the fact.
I get that, but there's also an attack on the Republic capital. It'd be
I mean, I guess, but I can understand from her point of view how it seems like exactly what she said. He's playing politics.
From a certain point of view.
I guess. Oh, there's her sabers.
They're good as new.
Were they blue before?
You capture Maul, I'll take care of Grievous. With any luck, this will all be over soon.
Good.
Racing to the surface!
Reminds me of a Winter Soldier. He didn't jump out. Did he jump out without a parachute? Jeez.
Ahsoka looks good.
Yeah. I like the sabers.
Yeah, I like her new little outfit too.
Yeah. Getting it done.
I love how she's like hitching a ride everywhere.
Yeah.
Thanks, Commander!
Yeah. Cool guys don't look at explosions. Yeah, I like these those Mandalorian helmets with the horn-looking things.
You must find Maul.
Yeah, we want to see some Maul.
Yep, for sure.
Jeez. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why is his different? Does it mean something?
I think it's like a higher rank or something.
Where's Maul?
Oh no.
I'm sorry, Commander.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, here comes Maul.
I was hoping for Kenobi.
We'll have to do.
Why are you here?
Nice. The Phantom Apprentice.
It's pretty sick.
Ahsoka. I can't say yours is a name familiar to me.
Well, I know you.
I imagine we have.
Darth Maul looks pretty good.
I wouldn't put it that way.
I was certain that Kenobi would have come himself.
Master Kenobi had a more important engagement.
The moment may be upon us. The Jedi and the Republic will no longer be the controlling interest in the galaxy.
And who will be?
Darth Sidious.
There we go.
Get wrecked. Ooh. Oh yeah.
He's got that double
I
saber.
wonder why he's using that. He had the dark saber.
Who is this, Sidious?
Darth Sidious is the Sith Lord who orchestrated the Clone Wars and played both sides of it from the beginning. Though any chance of learning more about Sidious from Dooku has been lost.
Why?
Because Count Dooku is dead. Anakin killed him while rescuing the Chancellor.
So this takes place smack in the middle of 3. Because 3 starts off with him killing Dooku.
The Senate has allowed the Supreme Chancellor to remain in office long after his term has expired. The Council wants to know what his true intentions are. You had best go.
You had best go. You had best go. Does that sound more British?
Yeah. What do fish and chips taste like, sweetie?
What?
We got ambushed on our way to reinforce the entry port on sea deck.
Maul. He went right through us.
He took Jesse alive. I won't tell you anything.
How charming that you actually believe that statement to be true. Part of the plan.
What are you talking about?
The only plan that matters. I survived. And I can thrive in the chaos that is to come. Tell me.
Hang in there, bud.
I love seeing Darth Maul doing his stuff.
Yeah.
I'm flattered that you could find the time to see me.
What's Maul's plan?
For weeks now, he's been consumed by a strange sense of dread.
Bo, help him remember.
It was...
Oh, crap.
What name?
Sky Orca.
Oh no.
I don't know if her jetpack's able to. It's just like crunches.
The dark side has never been stronger.
My lord, what does it mean?
The galaxy will be remade. And if you die, you will die as warriors.
The Republic forces will depart once we capture Maul. Then you will have your opportunity to lead.
I agree.
Ooh. Gonna kill him right in front of him.
Oh, it's so easy for him.
Is that any way to treat your rightful ruler?
I told him everything.
It's okay. Rex, get him out of here. Care to tell me what this is all about?
You were motivated to leave by the hypocrisy of the Jedi Council. We were both tools for greater powers.
And Darth Sidious is behind it?
He is behind everything. There is no justice, no law, no order, except for the one that will replace it. But together, you and I.
Ahsoka tempted to the dark side?
Every choice you have made has led you to this moment.
Wow, nice.
What do you want with Anakin Skywalker?
Probing him for information.
He is the key. He has long been groomed as my master's new apprentice.
Oh.
You lie.
I orchestrated this war to lure him here with Kenobi, to kill him.
Actually, that might have been a good move.
Your vision is flawed.
I see the Padawan needs one last lesson.
Nice.
Yeah, this must be motion capture. The movements look really, really good.
There you go.
You're lucky Anakin didn't show up. The way you're fighting, you wouldn't have lasted long.
No, you have Kenobi's arrogance.
Yeah, oh, nice. Oh.
What a great platform for a fight.
It's very Star Wars-y.
Lord Maul, we must depart immediately.
Always running away.
I give you one last chance. Join me, or die.
Oh.
Let me go.
Yeah, let him go.
Let me die.
Let him die. No, that's the dark side in me. It's not the Jedi way.
We're all going to die! You don't know what you're doing!
Watch it.
You actually captured him. I'm impressed. You succeeded where many have failed.
I've learned from the best.
I wish I was good at something other than war.
Your people need a new kind of leader.
My sister tried that. I never understood her idealism.
The dark side of the Force surrounds the Chancellor.
This is right out of the movie.
Great care we must take.
I have Maul in custody. I will escort Commander Rex when he delivers him to Coruscant. I did my duty as a citizen.
Not as a Jedi.
I was hoping to speak with General Skywalker.
I sent him to inform the Chancellor that General Grievous has indeed been located on Utapau.
Master Kenobi?
Engage the enemy. He has.
This is coming up.
Ahsoka. More to say, have
Aw.
you? A message for Skywalker, perhaps?
Aw, Yoda. It's like, I'll listen to you.
I'll tell him myself when I see him.
May the Force be with you, Padawan.
You didn't tell them what Maul said about General Skywalker.
No, I didn't.
Maybe she should have.
Yeah. Thinking so.
Like it's Hannibal or something.
Mm-hmm.
A relic of a bygone era when Mandalorians had reason to imprison you Force-wielding maniacs.
I thought your sister outlawed such devices.
This is the last one. Goodbye, Ahsoka Tano.
Very eerie music.
Yeah. I thought they were doing a 2001 Space Odyssey reference when Hal is like watching them, their lips moving.
I never saw Space Odyssey.
Like I was got a little window.
We were trained to be keepers of the peace, but all I've been since I was a Padawan is a soldier.
Without it, we clones wouldn't exist.
The Republic couldn't have asked for better soldiers, nor I, a better friend.
So sad.
Might have an update on General Kenobi's efforts.
I'm sure it's more good news.
Oh my gosh. Is this gonna be it? That's the dialogue from the movie.
Execute order.
Oh, nice.
Yes, Lord Sidious.
Rex, it's Anakin. I feel like something.
This is crazy.
Rex?
No. I'll do it.
Rex, what's happening?
Oh my gosh.
Stay back! Find him.
Oh, they got the tears and everything.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
I'm stressing so much right now. She's in the middle of hyperspace though.
Are you alright? Fine. Just tired is all. Execute Maul. Yes, sir. Alright, men.
Gosh.
We know Ahsoka Tano's on board. Any and all Jedi leadership must be executed for treason against the Republic. Any soldier that does not comply with the order will also be executed for treason. There are only so many places to hide on this ship. Gather up search parties. We'll fan out and move section by section.
This is emotionally draining for me.
Mm-hmm.
You just shoot him through the glass. Yeah, I don't know if opening that's the best move for you guys.
Right.
Oh, is she gonna team up with him or something? Oh. I like how she's not killing them.
Don't make me regret this.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
You survived.
Really, she's just using him for the time being.
Yeah.
No, it was not my doing.
I don't know why they just suddenly weren't themselves.
I was not privy to my master's plan. He turned the Jedi's own army against them. You've done the right thing by coming to me. Only together can we survive this.
I'm not here to team up with you. I need a diversion, and you're it. Now go cause some chaos.
Kit, give me a fighting chance.
Yeah.
I'm not rooting for you. Now get going.
Yeah, she also doesn't want them killing the clones either, I bet.
The prisoner has escaped. There's no sign of Tano or Maul.
Yeah, I don't know what it's like for them, because I mean, they still have like a personality and consciousness.
Their helmets are her face.
Good soldiers follow orders.
R7, I need your help. I don't know why the clones are doing this, but we might be able to do something about it. It could be dangerous. Okay, let's get started.
An independent investigation confirmed that the clone trooper experienced a malfunction with his inhibitor chip. A grievance report was filed.
Bring up that report. It's sealed? Try Anakin's passcode.
I already know this report's gonna fall on deaf ears. But I owe it to Fives to record what I saw. That the inhibitor chips the Kaminoans put inside us have a purpose that we don't yet fully understand.
Hold back! Hold back!
Oh my gosh.
Woof.
He decapitated those two guys. Oh.
All advancing toward the main hangar! Clear the blast door! Now!
It's a lot like Rogue One.
Oh.
Trooper, did you seal the doors? Hey, out of the way!
Rex, I saw your report on Fives. Your mind was altered to do this when you were very young.
Where is she?
I'm right here. Let's get him to the medical bay.
We're gonna cut it out of him.
Start working on these doors!
R7, run a scan. See if... How close are they? R7, get him under and remove that thing. Get ready on the door.
Oh. Oh, he shot back.
Rex,
Sorry for what happened earlier.
how widespread is this?
All of us. The entire Grand Army of the Republic.
Oh, it's gonna put him in a
Right.
position now. The final one.
We've come a long way.
Yep, victory and death.
Just set those things to stun. We're not trying to kill anyone.
I'll tell that to them.
I mean, maybe they should use, like, they should play along or something.
Wait.
Well, he's already shot at them, though.
Oh, yeah.
No!
Good thing Rex is the best shot of all.
Man.
They're gonna execute him, too, for aiding and abetting.
Yep.
The escape pods have been destroyed. Taking a shuttle is our best bet.
Did you hear Maul also escaped?
He didn't escape. I let him out.
What? Why?
Diversion. Come on!
Target number 1's escaped the medical bay. We're in pursuit.
Yeah. Ooh, that's why we need handrails, guys. I've been saying this.
Yeah, what were they thinking?
Yeah, finally we're getting to see some force use.
Disengage! Disengage! It's too late!
Oh!
Oof. Darth Maul.
Jeez.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
R7, open the main hangar doors. We need to get out of here.
fight our way to the shuttle?
I don't want to hurt them.
My brothers are willing to die and take you and me along with them.
Oh.
You're a good soldier, Rex. So is every one of those men down there. They may be willing to die, but I am not the one who is going to kill them.
Yeah.
Well, I don't see any other option.
I have an idea. Can I count on the three of you? Good. I'll explain on the way.
Sir, we think more might be headed your way. Be aware. Hold your fire!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hang on,
Play
we have
along.
Tano and the commander. You have your order, sir. Now execute it, or I will. Ahsoka Tano is no longer a Jedi.
no technicality.
Hasn't been for some time. If we don't get this right, we will be the ones committing treason, not her. You're in violation of Order 66. I accuse you of treason against the Grand Army of the Republic.
Ready?
Yeah, I didn't much like being a commander anyway.
Now. Oh.
Oh, Maul's coming.
The ship!
You wanted this chaos.
Fire on those droids!
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Cut all them off! Too many of them!
Yeah.
Oh dang, how are they gonna get out of
I
this?
don't know. I don't know what the plan is. Oh, nice. That's a new one. Yeah.
Blast them! Blast those dirty droids.
Oh. You don't need anything crazy, just something that can run.
Yeah.
Come on!
Oh no. There you go. No. There you go. You should get that now. Can you like force pull a little or something? And they're all gonna die in there. Oh, that's depressing.
So depressing.
What a shot there.
Oh, and they still have her face on them.
Oh man. Jesse. I don't know about that. Stormtroopers. Oh, wow.
It's my guy.
So this must have been some time has passed, I'm guessing.
My guy!
Wow.
Whee!
Wow, look at it. It looks great. It looks great in Clone Wars. Wow.
Wowza.
All right, just finished the Siege of Mandalore. What a great finale. This is exactly what I wanted from Clone Wars. Absolutely loved it, especially in Ahsoka heavy. I thought it was great. What a great finale. What did you think?
I loved it overall. It was definitely up there as far as my favorite. One thing that I noticed seeing this arc, comparing it to seeing Order 66 in the films, I was really able to understand more from the clones' perspective, which really I never thought about that much when it came to the movies. I focused from the Jedi's perspective. And so in this arc, it really hit home, especially with Rex, the fact that, you know, he was under Order 66 for a little bit and then was able to have the chip removed and kind of team up with Ahsoka and see what was happening with all of his brothers that he had spent so much time with, training with, and truly formed relationships with. Not only that, but seeing how it affected Ahsoka. And I absolutely loved how much she put off the idea of killing the clones, despite the fact that she was literally under attack by all of them. And that's such a tough spot to be in, but I think it says something about her character that she very much said to Rex, I understand that they may be willing to give up their lives, but I am not going to kill them.
I'm not going to be the one
to defend myself or, you know, whatnot. And I thought that it really shows how much she has learned in the time of being under Anakin and Obi-Wan, and just how much she's grown, you know, not only as a Jedi, but as a person. Huge growth with her. So I appreciate that. I also really loved how much emotion they put into Rex. You know, he was visibly emotional over the fact that he probably realized that there was no way to come out of this. And I think that he realized that, and that was a really great moment to just see that kind of come to a head with him and how much his brothers and teammates really meant to him. I really applaud them for doing that. Seeing Darth Vader, you know, it was like 2 minutes, but it was so worth it because he not only looks so good, but just the entire manner in which he was presented was so eerie and scary and juicy, and it was just beautifully done. I really enjoyed it. I thought they did a great job with that. I don't think that it's ever looked as good
as that. Yeah.
Yes, and it was full on battle, which is what I look for when it comes to Clone Wars. I love the battle scenes, and this was not our traditional battle scene because it was our good guys, now bad guys, versus our good guys. It was great. And Darth Maul, he was locked under guard and then ended up bringing down the ship.
Yeah.
And all of those clones. Looking back at it, do I think that that was the smartest move for Ahsoka to do, letting him run wild and cause havoc? Probably not. I understand where she was going. It was like the best option she had. But that really took them down, literally. I feel like darker is better. And having Darth Maul, having Darth Vader in the same arc is just like Christmas to me. I thought it was fantastic, and this is kind of echoing what Holden said. This is what I was looking for. When people say that Clone Wars is good, this is forever going to be what I envision when it comes to Clone Wars. So I thought it was fantastic, and I loved it.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like this arc was really split into two. Like the first half, when they open up on the war, you know, Bo-Katan is there, and Darth Maul is sieged Mandalore, or has taken over Mandalore, and they're trying to have this battle, and there's this brief, like, there's an attack on Coruscant, and they want us to go to Mandalore. They make their little decision or whatever. That's like the first half, and the second half is really Order 66 from Ahsoka's perspective. There's like the last 2 episodes were that. The first 2 were Mandalore, last 2 were on the ship. I was so happy that they gave us these little breadcrumbs to let us know that episode 3 is happening right now. Because when she was like, why can't you go to Count Dooku? I'm like, yeah, why not? And he's like, well, because Anakin's already killed him. I was like, well, that's happened at the beginning of episode 3. Going further, there's that part where they're having this hologram conversation where Mace Windu is like, the dark side is surrounding the Chancellor. All of that is directly from the movie. It's fun to think that when the scene cuts in the movie that Ahsoka briefly comes in there and continues talking. I think that's what sticks with me the most, why the certain arcs work more for me. Any arc that directly ties or directly enhances the already established prequels or original trilogy, I think just it makes it so much better for me. The whole Yoda arc previously in season 6, learning how to like retain your consciousness even after you've been killed with the help of the Force, because that's what Qui-Gon's able to do, that's what Yoda is able to do later, it's what Obi-Wan is able to do. So to give like a canonical reason and lesson in how they learned to do that adds to it. So the fact that this was happening at the same time as episode 3 elevates it greatly for me. In episode 3, there's like those brief moments where we see Plo being shot down by some of the other troopers. We see that Twi'lek Jedi getting slaughtered by the troopers on Felucia. I would love to see some sort of compilation of Order 66 from like the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, from the movies, from the video games, because that is like the most pivotal moment in all of Star Wars. Order 66 is. And then that moment where Ahsoka is like sensing almost in real time the whole events of Anakin turning to the dark side. And I loved how they used the movie audio for that instead of redoing it just with the same lines. I love that we heard Hayden Christensen and we heard like Darth Sidious and Samuel L. Jackson. So I love that.
I love fill in the blanks almost and add to it versus redoing it or changing anything. They really just made it better by adding some more content into what we haven't seen, you know? So I think that that's a great way to go, and they did a great job with it.
Like Padme is dead at the end of this arc, you know? Like I know they don't mention it in the arc, obviously, but just to think of like how it is aligning, Padme's dead. Obi-Wan got attacked by Cody, you know, and almost killed him.
You know, Anakin shows up in the beginning. We see a lot of him, in particular, his reunion with Ahsoka. And we have that little tidbit, and then he disappears. And we know what's happening, but we're not seeing him. We're not seeing really any other reference to him besides the fact that Ahsoka is experiencing that feeling of, oh my goodness, it's going wrong right this minute.
Yeah. I agree with you that I think it's really cool that Darth Maul has been alive and was present at Order 66 too. And I also agree that maybe freeing him wasn't the best move. I get where she was trying to go, but it ultimately ended up being bad on her part.
Let me point out though, Darth Maul and Darth Vader have the wonderful ability to always be chill. Chill as a cucumber.
Chill as a cucumber?
Yeah.
Darth Maul escapes, and we know that in Solo, he makes a brief appearance. So we know he at least lives up until, you know, Solo, he's doing stuff. Rex is alive, so I'm not sure what happens with him moving forward. The one thing I would have liked to have seen that we didn't get is some sort of visual confirmation or confrontation with Ahsoka and Darth Vader, just so she could see what Anakin had become. You know, if we go into Rebels, you know, I don't know if we're gonna get to see something like that, but that'd
be great.
I was hoping that by the end of this, even if they didn't fight, just if she just would have looked and seen him as Darth Vader, just in person, maybe like while she was escaping.
I am totally up for seeing more animated Darth Vader. I don't know if you said there's Bad Batch and...
There's Bad Batch, there's Rebels, there's also the new Tales of the Jedi, which I think are mini episodes.
I just want them all to be about Darth Vader. But I will settle for anything at this point. I really hope that they have some Darth Vader.
Well, I guess that's it. This is weird that we're wrapping up the final ones. This is the final Clone Wars. It has been a journey.
It has.
It's been a lot of fun. Thank you guys who have joined Patreon and have been here for months just to watch this. It means a lot. Jen and I have had a great time watching it, even through some of the slump arcs. You know, we're pretty transparent transparent about our feelings about some of the stuff that we view as more kiddish, even when we get a little bit of backlash from that. We're very honest about how we feel, so hopefully that's cool. And from what I understand, Rebels has some more kiddish moments in it. It has some more childish stuff. We may not like that, but it is what it is. But the moments that are good, hopefully we'll enjoy.
And I feel like I'm better prepared for that because we've dealt with a situation where it's been kiddish for a while and then it hits and it gets really juicy. So I think I'm better prepared going into it.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully you guys stick around and we'll be moving on to something else. But as of now, that is it. Jen and I appreciate you watching and we will catch you in the next video. Take care.